Hey guys, so I want to show you guys another way how to tell the difference between potential and kinetic energy. Okay? So again, kinetic energy is the energy that is stored in an object that is in constant motion. Right now, I'm moving around, I'm circling the camera. That's me using my kinetic energy as little as it could be. Now, if I stand still, that starts to use what's called potential energy. I'm storing energy inside. So when I start to move again, that's the energy that I'm going to be using. So for instance, I have this ball here. Okay? This ball, because I'm holding it, is containing energy. It's storing it. So it is now at rest. It's not in motion, and it is storing potential energy. Now when I throw it against this wall right here, I'm going to be using kinetic energy. Okay? That throw was using kinetic energy from the time that my arm went back and I threw it out to hit the wall. It was using kinetic energy. Once it stopped, and for that split second it was at rest, now it stores up its energy as potential energy and then bounces back using kinetic energy. And if you think about it, they both are being used simultaneously. And what else is interesting about this is that height plays a massive key role. How much mass you have and how much height you have plays a key role in how much energy is used. If you look here by this fun little dog, okay, by this fun little dog, if I place the ball here, actually if I place the ball on his nose to the ground here, that's going to be some energy, but not a lot of kinetic energy. Whereas if I put the ball up here and have it drop all the way down, that's going to use a lot of kinetic energy to drop down and fly away. So having height really comes into play to have a lot of energy. Not only height plays a role, but how much mass you have plays a role in how much mass is in motion. So, for instance, that car, my car, in motion is going to use a lot more kinetic energy than just this ball made of oxygen and rubber. Yep. Okay, so a lot of key factors kind of play into identifying how much energy is used. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys later in a few seconds when we go live. Take care. Hey guys, Mr. Paris here. I want to show you another example on how to use kinetic and potential energy. So right now I've kind of already soaked, but right now I do want to show you that once I jump off using that kinetic energy, when I get to the top of my jump, that automatically is going to put me at potential energy, having that energy store up for that split second until I start going down, until I start going into using my potential energy. And again, the reason kind of for that is when I'm moving like I am now, I'm using energy. I'm using some amount of kinetic energy to move myself from place to place, left foot, right foot, and so forth. But the moment I stop and I'm at rest, there's no energy being used to move me. And I'm storing that energy for when I do move, and I can use that energy to keep myself moving. But the moment that I stop, that's the instance that I'm using the potential energy. So, I'm going to show you in various jumps on when I'm using potential and when I'm using kinetic. So right now I'm going to be using kinetic energy. So if you see, I'm going to be squatting down, getting myself prepared. Right now I'm using potential energy because I'm not moving. I'm storing that all up. And as I'm ready to jump, I'm going to be transferring that potential energy into kinetic. And then once I reach the top of my jump, it'll go back because I'll be at rest up in the air. I'll be at rest using potential energy. And then as I fall, that's me gaining kinetic energy. Enjoy. Potential right here. Kinetic potential! And that, my good friends, is how we use potential and kinetic energy.